Hi guys, in this video I will try to demonstrate how you can use your oscilloscope to check the signal from the immobilizer box in a car. Actually this is a good tutorial, I think so, because many times technicians has some problems with immobilizer systems, and they have some troubles to figure out how to correctly check the signal to be sure is the key the problem, transponder the problem, or the immo box, or maybe the ECU, or a wiring problem, connection problem, and so on. I have to say this is a really old car, and doesn't matter what type of car it is. The immobilizer system is a very basic system setup with one-wire communication, so nothing fancy in there, something like K-line, L-line, or these nowadays CAN bus communication protocols and so on. So this will make our checking more simply, and I think you will actually learn and see how this concept of immobilizing systems and ECUs are working with each other. So let's see how the setup looks like. Here you can see I disassembled many things. So what we have here is an ECU. You see the immobilizer box is actually some here inside. You see this little guy here. This box is actually the immobilizer box, and this box is connected with a wire to this ECU. So let's begin from the start. We have a key. We have a key here. This little box here is the transponder amplifier. This is here the key ring. This will read actually the information from the key when you turn the key in a on state, and this little guy will read out the code and send through the wire to this guy here, to the immo box. The immo box will check for the authorities of the code read out from the key. If this is correct, so we have a good key, a good code, then the immobilizer box will send an enable signal through a wire to the ECU, and this signal will actually tell the ECU that everything is fine, you can start injection or whatever, to the injection pump and so the fuel pump and so on so far. To be sure, does everything between the key, the immo box, and the ECU is working correctly. From my side, the best way is to find the pin, which is the wire which is coming into the ECU from the immo box, and to hook up an oscilloscope. So here is my scope. Let us check out now. If I turn the key in an on state, we should see some signal. We have to wait to trigger it. So here is the signal. See what we have here now. This is an off state. This means the immobilizer system was actually not powered on. Here was a power on, 12 volt, was fed to the immobilizer system, and this here, this is the first bit. I would say this is the first signal to wake up maybe the immobilizer system or so, and actually not. This first signal is a start bit. What was sent to the ECU, and then the information, this signal here, is actually the correct signal to the ECU and if the ECU recognizes this signal, and if this is correct, the ECU will start the car. Let's check out a bit bigger signal. I will try to reposition the signal. Okay, I will do something new. Will reconfigure my scope. It's 100. So you see, this is the signal. This is the complete signal here. What was sent in one pass to the ECU. If the ECU recognizes this signal, the ECU will start. Now I will try to take out the transponder from the key, and I will then scope the signal to see what will happen then. Okay. So here we are. The transponder is out of the key. I will now enable a new scoping. So set the key into the key barrel and turn on and wait for the signal. Okay, I have to reset my scope a bit. Sorry. Again. So you see, now we have this type of information. I assume every single signal here is actually just the start bit, but no information was sent. The other bits was not sent because the immobilizer system didn't recognize any transponder chip, and no data was read out from the key. You see, I will do this again. Wait a moment. Again, key on. So, as you can see, immobilizer system was off, immobilizer system got on, and a start bit was read, a start bit was sent to the immobilizer system from the key, and the output to the ECU is just a bit, maybe to wake up the ECU and make the ECU ready to expect some information. But the immobilizer system, the immobilizer box, doesn't got any data from the key, so nothing. I hope, guys, you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have some questions or whatever, press a thumb up if you like this video. Make some comments, write some comments, and I hope I was helped you to figure out some new stuff, even if this is a one-wire communication between the ECU, a really old communication type, but I will come up with some CAN bus and L bus communications protocols, and okay, this was. Thank you very much for watching.